Old age will be full of struggle if you do not know these 7 things. Getting older is a gift, but it brings certain challenges. As we move into our senior years, life changes, and so do our priorities. For people aged 65 and above, the most important step to a good life is knowing what matters and doing something about it. Here are 7 important things that can help you live a meaningful and happy life in your older years. Let's respect the wisdom that age gives us and learn how to stay active, independent, and socially connected. If you find this video helpful, give it a like. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you always stay updated. 1. Do not lend money to friends. Guard your financial safety. In your later years, financial security becomes your protection. It supports your freedom, dignity, and peace of mind. Lending money to friends, no matter how much you trust them or how urgent their need seems, can cause bigger problems than just losing money. It can hurt your emotions and possibly break the strong sense of security you have worked for. Friendships are based on trust, memories, and respect. But money has the power to damage even the deepest bonds. Imagine this. A friend approaches you, clearly stressed, explaining their money troubles. You feel for them and want to help because you're kind-hearted. But before you say yes, stop and think not only about their need, but about your own situation. When you lend money to a friend, you risk more than just your finances. You also risk your emotional health. What if they cannot pay you back? What if they start avoiding you out of shame or discomfort? That warm friendship might turn cold, filled with silence or tension. You may not say anything, fearing it will hurt them, but the unspoken feelings will still be there. And slowly, the bond you valued might start to fade. Having financial safety in old age is not only about having enough today, it is about being ready for the future. You have worked hard all your life to save money so you can live well and not depend on others. Giving out money, especially without any promise of return, puts that comfort at risk. There could be sudden health issues, repairs at home, or other surprises. Without savings, you might be left struggling. This does not mean you cannot support your loved ones. You can still help them in ways that do not harm your own security. Offer advice, emotional support, or help them find resources for their situation. If you still feel the need to give money, offer only what you are fine giving as a gift, not a loan. This way, there are no hard feelings or pressure for repayment, and your relationship stays strong. Saying no is hard, especially when someone you care for is asking. But keeping your finances safe is a smart and respectful decision. It helps you stay independent and keeps stress away. You have every right to enjoy your retirement without worrying about money or broken relationships. True friends will understand your reasons. By protecting your savings, you are not just helping yourself, you are making sure your future stays secure, that your relationships stay grounded in mutual respect and trust, without the problems that money can often cause. 2. Live independently and be self-reliant. Being independent is not just about what you can physically do. It also means keeping control over your life, your decisions, and your self-worth. As we get older, we may feel more pressure to depend on others, not always because we want to, but because the challenges of life can make it seem like we have no choice. But learning to depend on yourself is not only practical, it gives you strength. It helps you feel a greater sense of meaning and personal pride. Living on your own terms means managing your everyday life by yourself. It includes small wins like cooking your own food, keeping track of your appointments, or figuring out how to use new technology. These things may not seem like a big deal to younger people, but for older adults, they show strength and energy. Every task you complete is proof that you are still leading your own life. You are still guiding your own path through the world. There is quiet pride in being able to rely on yourself. It lets you face each day with confidence, knowing you are not leaning too much on others. Of course, no one lives completely alone. We all need help now and then. What matters is how we handle that need. Being independent does not mean you avoid help. It means you ask for it only when it is really necessary. It means knowing your boundaries and looking for ways to manage without giving up easily. Independence is powerful because it gives you choices. When you rely on yourself, you can live at your own pace, follow your own interests, and make choices that reflect your own beliefs. You do not have to wait for someone else to make things happen. You take action yourself. That kind of freedom brings happiness, whether it is as simple as choosing what to eat or as meaningful as starting a new hobby you always wanted to try. Building independence in your later years is also a gift to your family. They may be glad to help, but they also feel more at ease knowing you can take care of yourself. It brings them peace and makes them admire you even more. Your actions also show them how valuable independence is. You become proof that aging with strength and calm is possible. Some days will be tough. You may feel too tired or unsure of yourself. That is part of the process, and it is okay. Being self-reliant does not mean being perfect. It means keeping at it. It means waking up with the will to do what you can, even if it is just one small thing. Living independently is really about how you think. It means appreciating yourself and believing in your ability to manage life. It is not only about getting by, it is about truly living, finding happiness in your own space, and reminding yourself that you can live with pride and meaning. So, choose self-reliance, not as something hard, but as a celebration of the strength and wisdom you have earned over the years. You owe it to yourself to keep writing your own story. 3. Avoid heavy drinking and late-night parties. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and there is nothing wrong with raising a glass with friends or attending a fun gathering from time to time. But as we get older, we need to better understand our body's limits and the effect that certain habits can have on our well-being. Late-night events and drinking too much, which once brought excitement, can now become sources of discomfort, draining your health, energy, and mental peace. There is a common belief that getting older means letting go of fun, but that is not true. Joy does not disappear, it simply changes. It becomes more about sharing meaningful time with people you care about, and less about chasing short moments of excitement. A late party might seem like a return to younger days, but it can leave you feeling tired and low on energy the next morning. Your body takes longer to bounce back. Drinking too much may feel harmless at the time, but it can make health issues worse, affect your thinking, and lead to choices you regret later. Enjoying life is still important, but balance is key. A glass of wine with dinner, a toast at a family event, or a cozy evening with close friends can be fulfilling without going overboard. When you take part in these moments with care, you protect your health and also make the experience more meaningful. Each laugh, each sip, and each memory becomes more valuable when it is not followed by regret or physical discomfort. There is also quiet strength in knowing your limits. Choosing to drink in moderation shows that you respect your body and its needs. You understand that staying healthy and feeling well comes from taking care of yourself, not by pushing beyond what feels right. This simple habit becomes an act of self-respect, a reminder that your well-being matters and should be looked after. Avoiding too many late nights or too much alcohol does not mean you are cutting yourself off from joy. It just means you are choosing ways to enjoy life that match where you are now. An early evening get-together, a peaceful dinner, or even a casual lunch can offer the same warmth and connection without the fatigue or health risks. When you enjoy these moments in a way that feels balanced and lasting, they become the highlights of a well-lived life. Choosing to step away from excess is not about missing out. It is about living with purpose. It is about caring for your health, protecting your energy, and making sure that each celebration adds something positive to your life, not something that takes away from it. By choosing moderation, you are not just helping your body, you are building a lifestyle where joy is experienced fully, not rushed or regretted. And where the relationships you value are enjoyed in ways that truly uplift your spirit. 4. Stay physically active and make your health a priority. When we are young, we often overlook the importance of good health. But as time passes, it's true. Worth becomes very clear. Staying active is not only about avoiding sickness, it is about holding on to the energy and strength that lets you live life to the fullest, no matter how old you are. It is about choosing movement instead of stillness, choosing energy instead of tiredness, and choosing a full life over just getting by. Physical activity is a gift you give yourself. It is the gentle stretch that keeps your body flexible, the daily walk that supports your heart, and the small wins that help you feel more balanced and alive. Moving your body keeps you connected to the life you want. It gives you the strength to hold your grandkids, work in your garden, or go upstairs without worry. These little actions are what make life enjoyable, and staying active helps you keep doing them. But staying active is not just about physical health. It is also a deep sign of self-care. When you move, you are sending yourself a message that you are important, your health matters, and your life still has value and potential. Being physically active improves your mood, clears your thoughts, and shows you that strength is still within you. Age may be a part of life, but it does not control how much you can enjoy it. Adding movement into your routine does not mean pushing too hard or comparing yourself to anyone else. It means meeting yourself where you are and making small, meaningful changes toward better health. It could be a light yoga class, a walk around your block, or simple stretches in the morning. Every bit of movement counts. The key is to stay. Create habits that support your body without putting pressure on it. Being active can also help you feel connected. Joining a fitness class, going on group walks, or sharing a physical hobby with someone can bring a sense of friendship and support. These shared moments of movement bring happiness and remind you that you are not alone in taking care of your health. As you focus on your well-being, it is important to pay attention to your body. Appreciate its strengths, understand its needs, and treat it with care. Take rest when needed. Eat food that supports your health, and move in ways that feel right for you. Your body is not just a machine, it is your life companion, carrying you through every experience, memory, and smile. Keeping active is more than just advice. It is a promise you make to yourself. It is your way of saying, I still matter, and I will care for the body that has supported me through it all. When you put your health first, you do not just live longer, you live better, making every day stronger, brighter, and full of a deep appreciation for the ability to move and stay active. 5. Manage your finances. Plan carefully. Financial independence is about much more than just money. It is the base that supports your dignity, peace of mind, and the freedom to live life your way. In your later years, handling money wisely is not just a practical task, it is an emotional comfort that gives you control over your decisions, no matter what life brings. Money in older age is not about building more wealth, it is about creating a sense of safety. It gives you confidence that your needs will always be met, that you can enjoy small comforts, face sudden expenses, and avoid the stress that comes from financial uncertainty. But good money management goes beyond safety. It is also a sign of self-respect. It means honoring your journey, recognizing the work you have done, and protecting what you have earned. Strong financial planning begins with clarity. Understanding what you own, what you owe, and what you need is the starting point for any smart financial decision. Take time to go over your income sources, whether that is a pension, Social Security, savings, or investments. Then look at your spending. Know what your basic costs are, like housing, medical care, and groceries, as well as the extras that bring you happiness, like travel, hobbies, or gifts for family. This level of clarity does more than give you control. It builds your confidence and helps you rest easier at night. Budgeting is not about cutting back. It is about being thoughtful. When you make a careful plan, you are focusing on what matters most to you. It ensures your spending matches your values and your goals. Maybe that means saving for a special trip, helping pay for your grandchildren's education, or just enjoying regular meals at your favorite restaurant. Whatever matters most to you, a budget allows you to enjoy it without fear, stress, or guilt. You also do not have to figure everything out on your own. Speaking with a reliable financial advisor or planner can be incredibly helpful. They can guide you through things like taxes, investments, and estate planning, helping make sure your money is protected and used well. Asking for help is not a weakness. It shows strength. It means you understand how important your financial future is and that it deserves proper care. One of the best rewards of smart money management is the freedom it gives. When your finances are in order, you can say yes to the things that matter most, spending time with people you love, enjoying your favorite hobbies, or trying something new without constantly worrying about spending too much or running out of money. It frees you from the burden of doubt and allows you to be fully present. There is quiet pride in knowing you made good choices, that you took care of yourself and the people close to you. Managing your money is not just about today or tomorrow. It is about leaving behind a thoughtful example and a stable foundation. For those who will follow, it is about being ready, being mindful, and living with the peace of knowing you did everything in your control to create a life built on freedom and peace. At its core, money is simply a tool, a way to reach your goals, not the goal itself. When you handle it wisely, you stay in control, rather than letting money control you. You are the writer of your financial journey, and with careful choices and smart planning, you can shape a life filled with security, independence, and meaning. 6. Hit regular health checkups and eat a balanced diet. Your health is your greatest asset, especially as you grow older. It supports every happy memory, every laugh, and every new experience. But staying healthy is not something that happens by luck. It requires effort through routine medical checkups and good nutrition. These actions are more than just good habits. They are strong reminders that you care about living fully, no matter your age. Regular health checkups should not be feared. They are helpful tools that give you more control. These visits allow you to learn about your body, catch early signs of problems, and make smart choices for your health. Whether it is checking blood pressure, cholesterol, or signs of conditions like diabetes or bone loss, routine checkups give you a clearer understanding of your body. When you know what is happening inside, you can take action before small issues become serious problems. Preventive care is a gift to your future self. It means taking charge instead of leaving your health to chance. By choosing regular checkups, you are saying that your life matters and you want to make the most of it. And if a health issue does come up, early treatment can prevent it from turning into something more serious. Your health deserves this level of care and attention. Just as important is what you feed your body. A balanced, nutritious diet plays a key role in staying strong. Especially in later years, food is not just for hunger. It supports your immune system, gives you energy, and helps your mind stay clear. Fresh vegetables, fruits, lean protein, whole grains, and healthy fats all work together to keep you feeling your best. Good nutrition does not mean strict dieting or cutting out everything you enjoy. It is about balance, eating foods you love in ways that support your health. A warm soup made with fresh ingredients, a colorful salad full of flavor, or even a small piece of dark chocolate can be part of a diet that is both healthy and satisfying. Nutrition also includes staying hydrated. Drinking enough water each day helps your body work as it should, from digestion to brain function. Though it may seem simple, drinking water is one of the most effective ways to keep your body active and energized. Health is not only about the physical side, it also includes your emotions and relationships. Preparing food with care, eating with family, or trying new recipes can turn meals into moments of joy. Food is more than fuel. It brings comfort, connection, and happiness. It nourishes both your body and your spirit. Taking care of your health through regular checkups and mindful eating is more than a routine. It is a powerful way to respect yourself. It is a daily choice to stay strong instead of slowing down, to stay connected instead of feeling alone, and to choose happiness over settling for less. By staying active in your health journey, you are making sure your days ahead are as bright and full of life as possible. B. You deserve to feel your best, to wake up each morning with the energy and strength to enjoy the life you have worked so hard to build. Your health is your strongest partner on this path, and each small effort you make every doctor's visit, every balanced meal you prepare is a step toward the life you wish to lead. Treat your body with care, and it will repay you with the strength and endurance to fully experience every wonderful moment that comes your way. 7. Do not fear death. Be ready for death. Is the one certainty we all face, yet it is something most of us avoid talking about. Still, fearing it only takes away from the time we do have. Facing the reality of death and planning for it can bring a deep sense of peace, not only for ourselves, but also for those we care about. Accepting death does not mean you are letting go of life. It means you are living with greater intention, clarity, and appreciation for the days you are given. Fear of death often comes from uncertainty. What will happen? What will it feel like? Will I leave behind unfinished matters or strained relationships? These thoughts are natural, but they do not have to follow us. By facing them directly, we regain control. Fear becomes understanding. Worry becomes action. It is not about focusing on the end, but about making sure we are ready to meet it with calm and dignity. Preparing for death is, in many ways, a commitment to life. When you take the time to organize your affairs, you bring peace of mind to yourself and reduce stress for those you love. Writing or updating a will, choosing a power of attorney, and clearly stating your preferences for medical care are not just legal steps, they are thoughtful acts of care. They help your loved ones carry out your wishes without confusion or emotional burden. But preparation goes beyond legal documents. It also involves finding peace in your heart and with others. Have you told your loved ones how much they mean to you? Have you let go of old disagreements or asked for forgiveness when needed? These honest conversations can bring great comfort. They remind you that love continues even when life ends. Preparing for death also means reflecting on your journey. What moments made you proud? What have you learned? What lessons can you pass on? These reflections are not about regret. They are about honoring your life. They allow you to see your story as a whole, rich with meaning, and recognize the influence you have had on those around you. Your true legacy is not just your possessions, but the memories, values, and kindness you leave behind. Accepting death does not mean being fearless. It means you face that fear and find what lies beyond it. Many people, when they stop avoiding death, feel a surprising sense of freedom. When you are no longer running from it, you begin to truly value life. The small things, a sunrise, a hug, laughter, become real treasures. Not just passing moments, but experiences to enjoy and remember. You learn to stay in the moment, to really live, because each second counts. This kind of acceptance brings lasting gratitude. Knowing life has an end helps you focus on what actually matters. You stop spending time on things that do not truly matter, and instead give your energy to what brings real meaning to your life. You begin making decisions based on love, connection, and peace of mind. In this way, preparing for death is not about giving in, it is about choosing to live with purpose and clarity all the way to the final breath. Death is not the enemy. It is simply part of our shared path. By preparing for it, you take back the power it may hold over you. You create a space of calm for yourself and the people who love you. In doing so, you show appreciation for the amazing gift of life, not by fearing the end, but by making the most of every moment you have. Embrace the journey, live fully through the final chapter. Life is made of moments connected by love, growth, and strength. In these later years, keep in mind that every part of your story, even near the end, offers a chance to reflect, grow, and honor all you have become. The lessons you have learned, the bonds you have built, and the strength you have shown. These are the marks of a life truly lived. Growing older is not about becoming less. It is about standing tall in your truth. It is about making thoughtful decisions that support your well-being, your relationships, and your peace. By staying independent, caring for your body, planning your finances, and preparing for life's final steps, you take back control. These choices are quiet acts of strength for both yourself and those who care about you. And as you look ahead to life's final chapter, do not forget to treasure the moment you are in. Each sunrise, each kind gesture, each smile shared with a loved one, these are reminders of how meaningful life still is. Death is not the finish line. It is a part of the path, a reflection of the life you have lived and the legacy you will leave. So choose to live fully. Let thankfulness guide your days. Let happiness fill your hours. And let calmness walk with you through this final part of the journey. You have earned the right to welcome this stage with a full heart, knowing that every step you now take honors all that you have created, all the love you have given, and the person you have become. In the end, what matters most is not how many moments you had, but how deeply you lived each one. These reminders are here to help you live with honesty, joy, and strength. Now we would love to hear from you. Take a moment to think and share one lesson you have learned from this video and plan to apply to your life. Let us continue encouraging each other as we explore these truths together. If this video spoke to you, leave a comment with 1. If not, you can share 0. Your feedback helps us improve. And please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching. Here's to living life your way.